So welcome back to the blog. Today we've got the nice levitating Celica. Reason being, I'm not proud of this repair, but if it works, it's enough to pass an MOT. So I had to put about 3 gaskets and gasket paste on in there to get that to seal. My original exhaust that I made from the downpipe, I'll be honest, the welding on the flange was atrocious, but it sealed. Doesn't look good, but it works. And I remembered that last year this was tight to get fitted, and basically it was leaking water, so there was just basically a very small leak. So that's now been repaired. So you have the lovely beautiful HKS catback system that you can't get anymore. Then you have the beautiful BRD downpipe, 3-inch downpipe with the triangular flange. And then you have my completely butchered and bastardized center pipe, because HKS claim they sell you a catback exhaust, but it only comes this far. They don't give you a mid pipe, and you can obviously buy a new downpipe. So this whole section, maybe there's a market for it, but if somebody wants to design a lovely mid pipe, that would be fantastic. So the job is now get it through MOT. I've checked all the basics like the lights, the brakes, leaks, engine, everything. So in theory, it should be okay. After that, get it through MOT, take it back to my exhaust guy, get him to rip out this mid-pipe section and make a beautiful center section that isn't covered in exhaust paste and hopes and dreams. So that's the plan. So I'm going to give this a few hours because it's bitterly cold. It's about 2 degrees outside now, even 1. I think it's near freezing. There's ice on the ground. It's too cold to work. So basically I'm going to give this until tomorrow, leave it on axle stands, start it up, make sure there's no leaks. If there's no leaks, then final, get it off the ramp, drive it to the MOT, and that's it. And then take it to my exhaust guy. So fingers crossed for a positive result, and I'm praying that this is the last job that I have to do in this car in a while. I just can't be asked, and I want to use it in winter because of the 4-wheel drive. The underside's already needs restored anyway, so I want to save the Supra over there for summer. So I prefer to have a bit of 4-wheel drive action now coming into winter. So if we can get this through the test, brilliant. Happy days. One other thing I found was that the Japanese original fog light wasn't working. So when this car was imported, basically you've got your 2 red lights and your brake lights. This is a reverse light, which is the center one there. So over the years, to get it through a UK MOT, you had to have a switched fog light that you could turn on in the rear. Japanese cars didn't have that. So what they've done is they've put a red bulb in here, and there's just going through straight live and earth switch into there. So basically the cable runs somewhere here and it pops out through the boot plastic. There's the red cable, and then it comes out through the grommet in there. What happened was when it got resprayed, the cable got snapped, torn off. So basically, yeah, luckily I caught it, otherwise that's a straight MOT failure already. So all your lights have to work, all the boring sensible stuff has to work, obviously safety, but it's there, it has to be on. So if I hadn't have done that, it would have been another 20 quid retest to come back another day, which I don't have time for, just to do this one simple light test. Switch on the light, yep, the light works, job done. So hopefully we're going to put this light back in. There's about 3 screws, 1 there, 2 there, and then you pop in the plastic repeater on the side, so the whole light slides in, and then the repeater plugs in as well, and that's it. And there's the reverse light. It's actually red, it doesn't come up too well compared to the other 2, but when I switch it off, it basically looks like that. So I don't think the iPhone's picking it up, but from my eyesight here, it is actually a sort of pinkish red, so that'll pass. It's passed before, so good job.